Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Unlocking You 2.0. I hope everyone out there had a fantastic weekend, and I can't believe we're so close to Christmas. It is mind-boggling. Anyways,
Yeah.
so I digress. Today's topic is all about the secret sauce to happiness, and I'm really excited to talk about this because it's a very important topic. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pass this right over to you, Bally, and let us know what's going on consciously as far as the secret sauce for happiness.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Spencer. And, it's crazy because next week is a new year. And, if you can do one thing in the new year and that's be more happy, then let's do that, right? So,
Hmm.
is everyone ready? Drum rolls. The secret sauce to happiness is there's no secret sauce. All right. I know. Did I just let you down? Okay. the, there isn't. It's true. There is no secret sauce to happiness. There is a number of things you can do to be happier. First and foremost, you have to accept yourself. You have to tell yourself that I love myself unconditionally just the way I am. That's the first start. If you do not love yourself and don't accept yourself, you cannot begin the journey to start changing and working towards that happiness. Because then you're after something that is like you haven't gotten. You need to start with what you already have and appreciate that.
Excuse my
All
barking
right.
dog.
So that's
He's losing his mind out there.
yeah, that's okay. His coach he's barking up some happiness.
Yeah, that's right.
Um,
He's just
so
really excited.
uh, yes. So here's the thing: is that start with loving yourself. Start with accepting who you are for what you are and everything you already have. Okay, number one. Number two, you know what's cool about happiness is it's limitless. It's never ending. It never runs out. It doesn't take anything to produce it other than what's in between here. That's it. There's no limit. So if you want more happiness in your life, you need to give the universe more happiness. How do you give more universe the happiness, or how do you put, happiness into the universe? You give messages of gratitude. Super simple. Tell people why you're grateful for them or why you're thankful for them. Do nice things for people, like open a door, smile to people you walk by, say hello. Simple things. Basically, every time you're doing this, you're actually raising your vibration and your frequency, allowing you to feel more happiness when it comes. Lastly, super easy. Very easy to do. Are you ready? Okay. So you've accepted yourself, all right? You have Spencer's ready with the drum roll. You've accepted
Right.
yourself. You love yourself unconditionally for everything you have. Number two, you're giving gratitude. You're doing nice things for people. You're holding doors. You're, smiling at people. You're asking them how their day is. Lastly, all you have to do is just donate. Donate. Make a small, big, whatever kind of donation you want. Look, if you've got $10 in your wallet and that's all you've got, that's fine. Give away one. You will feel so good about giving away that $1.
Mm.
And don't donate to tell people, hey, guess what, everyone, I just donated $1 or I just donated $10,000, because you've just taken away all the happiness that's going to give you.
Mm.
Give of your time, give of your money, help someone in a rough situation. I bet you with Christmas right now, there's a lot of people, there's lockdowns everywhere. I bet you there's so many people who are not happy. And
Mm.
all it takes is, if you know of, maybe there's a single senior or someone who's single or going through a rough time, you want to do something nice, just go and drop off a small gift on their doorstep. Maybe you just made some homemade cookies. Go and drop them off. That will make that person's day, and you will feel good about it. And do it because you want to do it. Don't do
Mm.
it because, oh, my secret sauce to happiness. You won't feel happy unless you truly want it from within your heart. And it's that simple. Just go and give of yourself. And giving of yourself will not take anything away from you. It's not going to limit you as a person or make you any less of a person. So that's what I've got for you on the conscious side. Spencer, what do you've got going on the subconscious side?
And man, thank you so much for that, because that really is good advice. And one of the mentors that I always listen to throughout my years of doing this stuff is Dr. D. Martini, and he talks a lot
Mhm.
about donating. He almost talks about donating as far as like being an anonymous donator, like almost like
Mhm.
leaving someone that's on someone's doorstep, and like no one has any idea who dropped that off, but you know it, and you're just at
Yeah.
home, and you're just like, yeah, like sweet, like you have this like feeling inside. It's like no one knows
Mhm.
anything. You're not doing it to brag. This is just something for you and for them, and keeping it anonymous almost makes it like intensifies it, which is so cool. But
Yeah.
my end, on the subconscious end, what I'd like to talk about is three main statements, really. So if you're out there,
Mhm.
if you're getting sessions done, or if you want to get a session done and maybe you want to work with us, obviously reach out to us. But if you're a practitioner yourself, or you're getting regularly worked on, or if you want some ideas for this topic, there's three main things that I'd recommend. So first things first, work on the statement of I deserve to be happy. Because if there's something there that, if you feel
Mhm.
like you don't deserve to be happy, that's going to be a hard thing to have the feeling of happiness, really.
Yeah.
Two is I am okay with being happy. And then the third thing is, and this one actually
Mhm.
revolutionizes a lot of different statements, because you can utilize this I am okay, I deserve, I feel safe. And the third one is I feel safe being happy. And this
Mhm.
is so extremely powerful, because some things maybe we're okay with it, but maybe we don't feel safe around it, and for a
Yeah.
lot of various reasons. Through growing up through our life, there might be ideas around happiness where
Mhm.
something happened where you saw someone where it just literally wasn't safe to be happy in that particular area. Maybe someone got really violent. Maybe someone got really triggered around the idea and
Mhm.
caused all kinds of crazy stuff with that. So there could be lots of reasons with any of those three statements: deserving, being okay with,
Mhm.
and feeling happy, or feeling safe to be happy. So those are three main statements. And one thing that I really want to talk about with this as well is um, a really, really big part that comes out when I think about this is idea allergies. And
Mhm.
I know I've talked about these idea allergies before, but idea allergies are just so powerful, because they're dealing with emotional reactivity, they're dealing with
Yeah.
self sabotage, they're dealing with um, avoidance, phobias, and all this kind of stuff. So if there's an idea allergy to joy or happiness, guess what?
Mhm.
You're not going to be a very happy camper. It's gonna
Yeah.
You're gonna actively avoid it. You're gonna maybe
Yeah.
have a phobia of it. You're like, there's all kinds of different things. Or on the flip side, if it's some sort of idea intolerance, boom, all of a sudden now we
Mhm.
start getting physical symptoms like headaches and stuff like that as
Yeah.
well. So every time you encounter someone who's happy or who's joyous, boom, now you have a headache that's like an 8 or a 9 out of 10 on the scale. Like,
Mhm.
there's a lot of these little things in the background that we don't even know are
Absolutely.
there, that are causing all kinds of physical challenges, as well as avoidance and
Yeah.
self-sabotage and phobias. So those things
Mhm.
right there, specifically with happiness, I think
Yeah.
are massive, massive keys. And like you were saying, like the more we can be happy, the better our life is going to be in general, right? So
Yes.
it's going to give us more confidence. It's going to give us more belief in ourselves. And it really is the secret sauce, even though there is no secret sauce. If that
Exactly.
makes sense. So with
Exactly.
that, that's all I really have to say on the subconscious side. Is there anything else you'd like
No,
to add, Valley?
that's awesome. There's two things I want to add now that you mentioned it. So, believe it or not, and you see me here all the time. You see me posting stuff on social media and Facebook and Instagram all the time. Even on myself, I was working, and Spencer, you treated me and you gave me two affirmations that I'm doing now. I have one that I do every morning, and I have one that I do every night. And I'm doing these for 10 days because as Spencer was working on me, there was a couple of things that came up that I wasn't aligning well with. And so I just needed to retrain myself in doing these affirmations. This is a common thing. Don't think like, I don't have those. You probably do. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you're not sure, if you want to find out, then reach out to Spencer. But I want to share a quick little story with you. And I want to tell you how you can feel unsafe to be happy. Okay.
Mm.
So we all know kids, innocent, they're so loving. I'm going to quickly tell a story about a birthday party. So years ago at a birthday party, the small child, super excited, candles were lit, everyone was around the cake, ready to blow out the candles. And the little kid blew out the candles for the older person whose birthday it was.
Mm.
Well, right away, that little child got scolded by her parent. And the parent, got upset with her and yelled at her and said, "Why did you blow out their candles? Those aren't yours. It wasn't right for you to do." You know what's crazy is for years, every time a cake came around, that girl was a little bit sad. When it was her birthday, it's almost like she was afraid. She had to like look to her parents to get permission. Okay, should I blow out the candles now?
Mm.
And so these are the things that happen in your life that make you feel unsafe.
Yeah.
There's an example right there of something that's happened to someone. Now, this child, and I've been fortunate to see them grow up, and they're such a beautiful and amazing child now. They've probably gotten over that to an extent, but I bet you there's something hidden deep inside that is holding them back. And imagine that you've got this fear around the birthday party, something that you're supposed to be so excited about, right? So these things do happen. They are real. And if you want to figure out, hey, do I've got this baggage? Do I need to get rid of it? Do I need to work around this? Just reach out to us and we'll talk with you and we'll work with you. Okay. With that said, if you like the conscious and the subconscious combined together, you want to transform your life, you want to take your life to the next level, there's no better time to do it. We've got some awesome, awesome options for you. And the best part is you can do this now before the end of the year. And if you're self-employed, you can use it as a tax write-off. Or maybe you have a health spending account and you've got some money left over in your health spending account that you haven't used.
Mm.
You could probably use the coaching and the healing towards your health spending account.
Wow.
So take advantage of this. Do this now while you can, keep the money in your pocket rather than paying it to taxes or losing your health spending account money. So connect with us, reach out to us. We'd love to help you. Aside from that, we've got an awesome webinar that you can go and watch, and there's a replay going right now. The webinar can be seen at www.2020recoverymanual.com. There you'll get information on what you can do to turn your life around and really, really make a difference. And then we have an awesome website at www.leadyouриdeallife.com. You can watch a couple of quick videos about how we combine the conscious and the subconscious and truly transform your life. So with that said, that's what we have for you today. We will see you again very soon with another episode of Unlocking You 2.0.